We got to figure out a way to change that narrative of how you think of yourself, man. How you see yourself. Same thing for me. In order to be a millionaire, a person that's wealthy on the outside, you got to change who that person is on the inside first.
They call me OG, big and strong.
Time for the God Dog. You know I'm from the country. I say God Dog. Top of the God Dog morning, homie. Today is another day to be great. Right now it's 3:46. Coach is about 15 minutes late to the gym. Well, I made it, yo. A little draggy this morning. Draggy because I've been pushing it hard this week, working hard at my job, also working hard for myself in the gym. Eating like crap, though. My nutrition, man, has been off. And I can tell because I'm keep retaining water, looking bloated. I would show more, physical images of myself. But I'm OG, man. I don't like showing my body too much, y'all. I mean, I definitely want to inspire you guys, not only by my words and by my work, but also by the visual. And I'm a little off on my diet. But, if you want to see more of my physique and you feel like that helps you in your, lifestyle and seeing how I work, I definitely will start doing it more. Just let me know by leaving a comment below. Enough said, though. This video, man, is going to be all about shoulders and arms. Today's workout is shoulders and arms. As you see, I'm getting ready for war and doing what I normally do before I start hitting the weights. I come over here on the TRX straps and use these straps to get my body warm. I have a few words to say to you and say to myself. All right. And today is arms and shoulders, man. Oh, what's up, man? Oh, man, I'm doing good, sir. Trying to wake up this body, man. Trying to wake up this body. Yeah. It's like an old classic, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think I know where I feel in life is in my path of total fitness is I feel that the constant belief in myself. Yeah, coach, I have those issues, man, where I lose belief in my abilities. I believe in the fact that I can. So when I be on this thing preaching, when I be on these videos, giving these motivational words and things like that, I'm actually talking to myself. I'm not talking to you, but I'm talking to myself. So today's focus is the inside. I truly believe in whatever on the inside is going to show on the outside. The body is only showing what's currently going on the inside. So we need to work on that, man. I need to work on making sure I'm lining up my internal man so that my external man can respond in a proper way. So what's on the inside, man, it's going to show. So if you got doubt, you got a visual of yourself that's opposite of what you want on the inside, that's going to show up, man. Enough said about that, but the main thing I want you to know is what's on the inside is going to come out, man. So we need to focus on the inside of ourselves. And sometimes the constant grind in the gym, the constant of doing good helps start changing that, man, on the inside. But sometimes the constant grind and the constant going doesn't do it. You got to sit still, talk to the Lord, pray, focus, work on you on the inside. Start changing the vision, right? It's all about the vision of yourself, the belief of yourself. We need to start changing the narrative internally, the narrative of who you are, who you want to be, and start seeing that person inside of you, seeing that fit guy, seeing that fit OG, seeing that guy that's confidence, seeing a guy that has the body that he deserves and he wants, and seeing a guy that has courage, has power. Enough said, man. Today I'm trying to visualize myself, think of how I think of myself, and start working on reforming that. Because once that happens, everything else around me on the outside will start flourishing. All right. Enough said. Let's get to this shoulder and arms workout. When I say shoulders and arms, we're doing shoulders, triceps, and biceps. It's going to be stacked. It's going to be somewhat high volume, lightweight. We're going to start off with shoulders and triceps. 3 exercises. First block. Second block is going to be shoulders and biceps. 3 exercises. And so on. We're going to end up with about 4 or 5 blocks, depending on time, depending on how I feel. But you know what? We're going to blow these shoulders up, and we're going to blow up these arms. All right, man, let's start off with these rear delts. Working it back of the shoulders. We're going to grab these here. Matter of fact, let's take off these hooks, man. Take off these hooks. And we're going to go straight cable and the little knots at the end. We're going to grab them with our, well, I'm going to grab them. I keep saying we. I'm going to grab these bad boys like this. My fists. Both hands across. I'm going to stretch that back. Open up those scapular bones in the back. We're going to close them. Open. Close. Right here, squeezing, filling the rear delts, the back of my shoulders, flexing and controlling the sweep. Try to get those shoulder caps to move, arms to move, feel that stretch. It's almost like I'm doing a double back bicep, right? I get the shoulders loose. We're going to use the same machine. And what we're going to do, grab here, same way, and we're going to work on the triceps. Squeeze the triceps, right? Right here. Extend those arms, kick out those elbows. Right? Squeeze. Squeeze. I'm over exaggerating my elbows out, right? So I can get that stretch on my triceps and kick down. Kick down. Kick down. Kick. Kick. I feel that under here, under my arms. All right. It's going to be our first block. So still kind of a warm-up. Still kind of get the muscles ready. Get the arms loose. We're going to do this for 4 sets. We're going to slowly increase the weight. Not crazy right now. Just got it on 10. I'm not looking to go heavy and use heavy weights to activate the muscles. I'm looking for lightweight to get those muscles warm and get them loosened. Just in case if you don't have a cable machine like this, but got one cable, you can't do this one arm at a time. One arm at a time like this. Isolate them. Right? Full stretch, full extension. Stretch, extend. All right? And then we can come here, cross body, one arm. Takes more time. It's good for isolation to help with imbalances, but that's an option. All right, one arm at a time, man. I'm going a little faster. This is all about activation, somewhat building muscle. This is like taking a knife out and carving that muscle. My main goal here, man, is to get blood just to rush to my arms and to my shoulders. And sometimes speed of intensity does that for me. Constant repetition, constant movement brings all that blood and nutrients and fluid to those muscles and loosen them up. All right, I'm gonna get one more set of this. I'm gonna hit y'all next block. All right, now time for some barbell work. Not the traditional barbells where we load. It's gonna be already preloaded barbells. Let's do in this corner here. We got 30 pounds. Let's do this corner here. I'm not gonna go heavy. Let's go right here, man. So we're gonna do barbell behind the neck press, and then we're gonna do some standing barbell curl. Got the barbell, man. All right. This is only 30 pounds, man. Only 30 pounds. It's not about the weight right now. I believe that our shoulders range of motion is limited because of our lifestyle. But we don't want to come to the gym and overexpose the shoulder to movement that it's not used to with heavy weight. That's an injury waiting to happen. So what we're going to do, lightweight, 15 reps like this. I think that's about 15 right there. I wouldn't count. Then we're going to flip this over. We're going to do a wide bicep curl. Same weight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 50 set squeeze on top. Me bring my arms up just a little bit to feel that bicep squeeze and back down. That's him. It's going to be the first block. We're going to do 4 blocks. Same reps, 15, 15. We're going to increase your weight. Right now, I got it on 30 pounds. All right. We're going to jump up to 40s or 50s for the second set. Third set, we're going to keep going on how I feel. You do the same. That progressive overload is going to start happening to building that muscle. All right. Let's get it, man. All right. Here goes my official third set. I'm at 60 pounds now. All right. So let's talk more about what's on the inside. Now, what's on the inside has a lot to do with your subconscious mind, the things that is in your brain from past experiences, shapes and forms who you are currently today. And there's nothing you can do about what happened in the past, how you got to this position. Only thing you can do is work on the future. And if you're at a place where it's hard to change that, man, change who that person is, let's write it down. Who do you want to be? Put it on paper. Put it on your mirror in the bathroom. Write down that goal weight. Find a picture of somebody, body you admire. Write that. Print it out. Put it on your phone. Something you can visually see. Something you can see every day. Something you can read every day. So that can become who you are on the inside. Kind of force the hand, right? We got to figure out a way to change that narrative of how you think of yourself, man. How you see yourself. Same thing for me. In order to be a millionaire, person that's wealthy on the outside, you got to change who that person is on the inside first. So a man thinking in his heart, so is he. If you're thinking you're poor, if you're thinking you're fat, if you're thinking you can't work out, you keep saying that, that's who you're going to be. But start thinking, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm a millionaire, or I'm in shape. I go to the gym every day. I'm a gym rat. You start being it, my friend. All right, I'm going to get one more set of this. I feel the pump coming. I'm doing 5 sets of this. Then we can move on to the third block. Yep. There we go. Machine shoulder press. A neutral grip. Palms facing each other. Working on front delts. Then we're going to the cable machine, doing tricep extensions, pressing out this way. Come back here. Then we're going to do wide. So 15, 15, 15. 4 blocks, four sets. This is my third set. Oh. 6. Now heavyweight, this is about 110. 50. Over here, face here. Right now I got it on. Let's put on 35 pounds. Not heavy, man. Against here. Ow. I said, take care, bro. You too, man. Yeah, of course. See you tomorrow, man. I'm pressing out. Not down. I'm pressing out. Put that pressure on the tricep hip. Almost there. Oh, that was ugly. Go back over here. Same weight. Wide. 10 to 15 reps. Yeah, pumps here, man. Bro, that felt like the last set. I got one more set, man. We're gonna keep it the same weight. Pumps here. Biceps still feel tight from the last block. So, shoulders, triceps, shoulders on this block. We got one more block. This is our third block. We hit the triceps twice. Now I'm gonna hit the biceps. So it's gonna finish this workout with 4 blocks. Shoulders and triceps, shoulders and biceps, shoulders and triceps again, shoulders and biceps. That should be it, man. I haven't went crazy heavy today. I haven't tapped into any dumbbells. We might finish it out. We will finish it out with some dumbbell work. Dumbbells are great for isolation because each hand has to carry the load. Like this machine here is fixed. So if I wanted to, I could do one arm, right? Get heavy, right? But since this fixed, I mean, one arm can compensate for the other because this is a fixed bar. But with dumbbells, it's individual weight. There's no way to compensate unless you start leaning and moving and kind of moving around when you lift the weights. Anyway, I'm gonna get one more set of this. I'm not gonna show you that. It's probably gonna be ugly. And then I'm gonna head over there. Pumps here, man. So, dude, for myself, man, I got to change my narrative. When I say my narrative, the internal man of writing my story, the one that speaks. Like if you watch a movie, you got somebody who's a narrative and kind of giving you oversight of what's happening in the movie. We all have the internal narrative for ourselves that's speaking existence into our life, right? So a man thinking it's all so easy. So what can we do to change our actions? We got to start talking different, start talking to ourselves different, start changing the narrative of our lives. I don't know how you can do it, OG. And for me, I got changed the music I listen to. Hip hop, I love it, man. But sometimes those lyrics are so negative, it impacts who I am. The movies you watch, the shows you watch can impact your narrative. Start seeking positive things online, positive people, people who you admire. Start listening to them, start watching them. Allow them to speak those things in your life to change your narrative so it can change the way you are internally so the things on the outside can start matching up to that. Right? You can listen to me, OG. I try my best to constantly speak positivity to you guys, not only just for you, but for me. Like I said on my last video, I posted here my video of my chest and on my leg workout. That God sent you here to watch me. Not only He sent you here to watch me, but sent you to me so I can get better. That's enough said. Let's get this set done. All right, so what we're doing, it's my first set, lightweight 10 press, 10 curls, 10 side lat raises, 30 reps, four sets, progress overload, 25 pounds. Next is gonna be 30 pounds. Keep going up until you hit that weight where you can't make those reps. All right, and you're there. The goal is to get 4 sets in, pump the shoulders and arms together so all that blood and nutrients and whatever you want to call it gets into that muscles and finish it out. It'll be my last block, y'all. I'll be back. But I wanted to come here because you're gonna hit a wall where your arms are gonna be stronger than your shoulders, or your shoulders are gonna be stronger than your arms. So it's okay to change and have a lesser weight for the other body part. For example, my shoulders are stronger, so I'm going up to 40s for my press. 40s, right? Yeah. And then I'm gonna keep it on 30s for my side lat raises. So press and curls, side lat raises. That's cool. As long as the gym is not too packed where you can't get these weight. Then if that's the case, you choose a weight that all the muscles can do. And you may increase the rep count for that strong muscle. All right, here you go. Shoulder press. It's okay to have a mid-set break at the bottom. Get that stretch, get yourself together, curl up. That's cool. I mean, that's the wrong or right way. Main thing is consistency. All right. That's how that raises. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, bro. So that's my last and final block. I got 3 more sets. But still needed for me to keep showing you these. You are what I'm doing. Main thing for this video, man, is just to be an example. Tell you what I do day in, day out. Sometimes it's get repetitive. Like, you're doing the same workouts or you're working the same muscle groups. But it's all about change. What I'm teaching you is consistency. Yeah. Exercise, get your shape. Doing, building muscle, it's repetition. Doing the same thing over and over again so you get better at it. And you change it up so you get better at that. Oh, gee, we got to change the narrative, man. We got to change the way we think in our heart because it's a law of attraction. Whatever you think, it's what you're going to attract. How can we change that? Change your narrative, either by doing things, writing things down, changing your vision. You know, when Moses sent Aaron, I think Aaron, let's get the other guy's name, out to sea, the land of milk and honey. They came back and said, hey, I see large grapes. I see big fruit. Others say that's all giants. It's about what you're seeing, man. I see in our land of prosperity, I see health and wealth. I see prosperity. Not only I see that for me, I see it for you, OG. I've said peace, love, and prosperity. Appreciate you watching my videos. Ultimately, I'm here to be that spark in your life to keep you lit up and keep you going. Anyway, much love, peace, and prosperity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell another OG about this OG, about this community, so we can stay connected and live the reign of our years on top, my friend. Peace.
They call me OG, big and strong.